Mhm. All right. So, the thing is, when someone's not understanding what you can do or can't do or things like that, they're the ones usually messing up, not you. That's the problem with this person too. They're coming to my state and telling me what I can and can't do, even if the rules are different in your state. My state rules apply. Now I was born here, right? Some old lady the other day had a problem with me exercising with my shirt off in the neighborhood, which, like I told her, I'm from Georgia and I was raised here. And who are you? Who are you? Where are you from? Now, she must think I look so sexy that her teenage daughters are going to come to my house and fuck me. No, no. Right? Right. I would try to prevent that because I'm not supposed to be with underage girls. I know the age of consent in Georgia is 16. But here's the problem. What am I going to do if they do? See what I mean? See, when you're telling them not to do something and the person ain't doing what you're accusing them of, right? They can figure that out too. And then you're being the tyrant there, right? You're being the asshole, right? And again, children, a person who does things stupidly sometimes without thinking about it first is sometimes called an asshole. An asshole is a combination of two words: the anus, which is also called the ass, and hole, which is what your poop comes out of or shit comes out of or whatever you want to call it. So again, here's the problem. Some people think more with their butthole, another way to term it, than their head. Some people think more with a body part, right? Sometimes the penis, which is also why sometimes people are called a dick when they think with their penis and not with their brain, right? Now, by making it educational, I can do it on the kids' channel because I'm not doing it for anything other than educational purposes. To enlighten you what you're doing wrong. Oh, and parents, if you even think it and you're telling your children not to say it, you're going to hell before them. Right? See, why do you think Jesus said if you look upon a woman to lust after her in your heart and you're trying to condemn someone for adultery, Kirk, you've done committed it in your own heart, right? See, when Jesus is talking to a crowd, he's conveying a message from God, right? But if someone's hearing that message and writing it down, they don't understand what Jesus means themselves either. So that's why you got to read the whole message. Not take that one little part of the message and try to apply it somewhere else too. That'll mess up the message. See, if I tell you a long, lengthy sermon, right, you can't take part of that sermon out and act like you understand what all I'm saying unless you read the whole sermon first. Another problem with that is if, like Satan tempted Jesus with jumping from the Temple Mount, right? Using the scripture to do so. That's called taking it what? Out of context. Out of context. Now, when I'm pointing out certain scriptures myself, especially Isaiah 29:11, for example, I know what the whole thing says when I'm doing that. Since you're doing that already, I'm making a point as to what you're doing there too, right? But see, you're not reading the whole thing, right? You're confusing that to seal it is okay and to unseal it is wrong. Wrong. That's lip service. To seal it, because you're not telling them what they need to hear. You're hiding the truth from them. That's also called lying. Bearing false witness. Ain't that one of the 10 Commandments? No. Thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor. Okay. Little cheese toast this morning. So I'm saying love to love you, baby.